Some ain't ready, but they act like they are. Fight for the light, just to crash in the dark. Some ain't ready, but they act like they are. Fight for the light, just to crash in the dark. Some ain't ready, but they act like they are. Fight for the light, just to crash in the dark. Cause they didn't feel, it isn't real. Remember, acting is just half of the part. He's on his way up to the 6th floor. There's viably no time to appropriate. Wants to save him, but he'll risk more. It's irony, no time to negotiate. Hopes that fate doesn't leave him like last time. It stays with him, he just doesn't understand. They all ask why it's even his pastime. Never saw it becoming something standard. Makes his way to the play-by-play day by day. But yesterday, his saving rate made a change. Said the wrong shit, made the hostage. Gone in, a victim to the taken name. He couldn't shake it, today he was waking. Looking down to the side and all ashamed with. Interrogating his face in this placement. There's no pride in his pride, he failed what made him. You can call it whatever you wanna. Chasing hotness till entering saunas. Can elevate or be centered on the mirror, but can't cool down till you let it disappear. Some ain't ready, but they act like they are. Fight for the light, just to crash in the dark. Cause they didn't feel, it isn't real. Remember, acting is just half of the part. Elevator stops, doors open. Button pressing has him tempted just to close them. But he won't fold, it ain't a card game. It's a hallway he sees as a dark maze. With no twists or bends, there just is the end. Following a hostage with their head to a 57. Another ton of weight on his back now. A suspect running crazed and no background. But he won't back out, he needs redemption. Or has 2 left ears, a demon sent him. He said, hey, no one has to be hurt today. You and I can get out, but we gotta work our way. Getting guards down has never been a challenge. For his talents, finding common balance. He said, we've all been through disrespect, you know, but they'll shoot way before you if you don't let her go. You can call it whatever you wanna. Chasing hotness till entering saunas. Can elevate or be centered on the mirror, but can't cool down till you let it disappear. Some ain't ready, but they act like they are. Fight for the light, just to crash in the dark. Cause they didn't feel, it isn't real. Remember, acting is just half of the part. Fear strikes him, so he lets go. Grabs the hero, turns him to victim. Struggling, he said, the snipers were a lie. We had to make sure you weren't hurting the witness. Here comes the mind games, and he says, my day has been more pie-faced than your entire time frame. They looked up to me, depending comfortably, but I wasn't that good, I was lucky, see. Yesterday I let the innocent die. I turned so cold from an innocent mind. Discriminant, right? Yeah, I'm self-critical, but never to this point where I made myself miserable. So pull the trigger, do me a favor. The suspect was shook like a bell's percussion. The negotiator was then the savior, or relentless to the point of self-destruction. You can call it whatever you wanna. Chasing hotness till entering saunas. Can elevate or be centered on the mirror, but can't cool down till you let it disappear. Some ain't ready, but they act like they are. Fight for the light, just to crash in the dark. Cause they didn't feel, it isn't real. Remember, acting is just half of the part. You're not a real rapper without an album. Raw shit. Lost in a bong hit, boxes of hotness, depositing progress. Talk is often the wrong thing. Sovereigns and prophets conquer the concepts. And I'm top of the rocket, off with my conscience, concocting concoctions. And I'm constantly dropping hits, all this is awesomely dominant. Organized confusion, immortalized trueness. A fortune buys you nooses, or a corner with the cool kids. Boring as the news gets, and they all act foreign when you lose it. In a bond with time, surely the 9 to 5:30 to rhyme till I'm hurting and die. Get high till I'm burning, pied with eyes turning, scribing my verses till idolized. That's kinda my intenseness, man. Revamp is sickening, He-Man was spitting. So can he kick it? Yes he can.
The rest will stand. You're left to manage. The message can't mess with grammar, perspective damage. I ain't the first one with a second chance. Yeah, cold lamp in his shit. There can't be a grin if Revamp isn't lit like ambulances or Samfish is lit. I just make rhymes, man, hand over fist. Each word's worth about a champion ring, with more curves than an ambient spring. You got a question? The answer is this: if you tamper with banter, I'm clamping your lips. I watch my feet before I turn obsolete. Toss a beat on the costly speaks, whether on the sea or the tallest peak. I got a speech like prophecies, and it's not for me. Shockingly, it's for all that see, all that be. And I got a dream, each bar I preach is supposed to relate. If you want to breathe, impossibly. Now I got to leave, hit the bong in peace like Chong and Cheech. Actually, I gotta market these raps I preach to the lost and seen. Obviously, I got a rare demeanor. No one's burnt, you can't repair the pizza, but I can't bear to leave it sitting on the fence with a carabiner. So blare the speakers. Sorry, it's been a minute since I paired with Phoenix, but every minute we've been tearing beats in. We ain't got a minute just to spare between us. That's very deep, and you know the changes you grow to love and you grow enraged with. You soak in tubs of the quoted greatness, then it all turns to a toast to hatred. So I'm still producing, trying to stay real, keep it ill with music. I always wanna kill the new shit. It turns people to the pills or snoozing. Chill like Snoopy, don't sink in the business. I keep it cool like a rink in the Christmas. If you believe it's the last brink of existence, don't let it go in the blink of an instant. A binge on the sickness, been through the shit and live but ain't pimpin'. Symphony minstrel, mixes of digits, sinking to get you to rip out the stitches. Infinite wisdom, lifting the kids, envisioning Britons, linking the tidbits. Is it infamous spittin', or do I need to think for a minute? Fuck that, won't swim in the riches, but that's fine, long as you grow to know that rap's my big focus, soul and pastime. I hope to hold it past mics. Most hold it half tight, then they go to crack pipes. Then the gold ain't that nice, cold and has price, sold for last night. Night here just to label it, just displaying it where the labels is. They want you to eat where they take a shit. Some call it sick, but it's craziness. Put your head to the ceiling, feel it, I'm wheeling along in my songs. Or if you're dormant, I'll peel it like oranges with realness, and I'm gone.